في اجتماعنا الثالث لجمع التبرعات للمركز الفلسطيني البيت الفلسطيني في إدمونتون، والذي نتمنى أن نحوز على مساندتكم ودعمكم جميعا لإظهار هذا الحلم إلى حيز التنفيذ.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much everyone for joining us. This is our third fundraiser for the Canada Palestinian Cultural Association's new center. We appreciate everyone's support.
نبدأ ليلتنا بالنشيد الوطني الفلسطيني. نرجو من الجميع الوقوف.
Please stay standing for the singing of Canadian National Anthem.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير وآتينا موسى الكتاب وجعلناه هدى لبني إسرائيل ألا تتخذوا من دوني وكيلا ذرية من حملنا مع نوح إنه كان عبدا شكورا.
نرجو من حضراتكم دقيقة صمت لقراءة الفاتحة على أرواح الشهداء رجالا ونساء وأطفالا وقادة.
A moment of silence, if we can all please recite Surah Al-Fatiha for our martyrs in Palestine and in Palestine.
الفقرة التالية كلمة السيدة رندا الفجاوي رئيسة الجمعية الفلسطينية الكندية الثقافية فلتتفضل.
On behalf of the CPCA, the President, we would like to call upon the President to say a few words. Randa Hijawi.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It's with a great honor that I welcome you all at our Community Center fundraiser tonight. Thank you for joining us. We are gathered here to support an important cause. Our Community Center, a place that will enrich lives and foster connections among us all. This center is not just a building. It embodies the spirit of our community. A space where friendships will be formed, ideas will be shared, and all the voices will be celebrated and heard. Tonight, as we come together, we also honor and continue the legacy of our previous board members, who worked tirelessly to get us to where we are today. Their dedication, contribution, and the groundwork was the groundwork for this moment. And without their efforts, we would not have the opportunity to stand here, and we are here today, standing on their shoulders, grateful for their vision and determination. As we gather tonight, we are also investing in the future generation of our community. Just as those before us paved the way, we too have the responsibility to create a lasting impact for those who will come after us. This community center is designed for everyone. While it's a proud hub for the Palestinian community, we warmly invite and welcome friends from all other communities. Together we can create an inclusive environment that reflects our diverse backgrounds and shared aspirations. Your presence here means so much, and your contributions will help ensure that this center remains a vibrant and welcoming space for all. يسعدني هذا المساء أن أرحب بكم جميعا في عشائنا الخيري لجمع التبرعات للمركز الفلسطيني. المكان الذي سيعزز الروابط بيننا جميعا، والذي سيجسد روح التعاون بين جاليتنا والجاليات العربية. اليوم نواصل مسيرة الأعضاء السابقين الذين أسسوا وعملوا بلا كلل لنصل إلى ما نحن عليه اليوم. إن تفانيهم ومساهمتهم وضعت الأسس لهذه اللحظة. نحن نقف على أكتافهم ممتنين لدعمهم ووجودهم معنا الليلة. سيكون هذا المركز بإذن الله وبدعمكم فخرا للجالية الفلسطينية والعربية. I would like to thank, like an appreciation, a few words for our sponsors tonight. First, I would like to thank Jerusalem Shawarma for fully sponsoring the dinner tonight. And the one and only Mr. Zahwe for the sound system. He's always there for us. And a great thank you for Islamic Relief, who stepped up and helped us with the fundraiser tonight, and they will be matching 50% of the donation for tonight. So, thank you Islamic Relief, and thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you.
والآن مع كلمة السيد موسى قصقص باسم الجمعية الفلسطينية الكندية الثقافية ومنظمة الإغاثة الإسلامية Islamic Relief. موسى قصقص will drive encouraging words on behalf of Canada-Palestine Cultural Association and the Islamic Relief Foundation.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, as we gather here today, there is a complete blackout on the people of northern Gaza. Those on the ground are reporting the worst situation they've ever seen. But still, the people defiantly refuse to submit to the Zionist occupiers and colonizers. They stand steadfast and defend their land to their last breath. Their resistance today will be studied by generations and will be used to define courage and bravery for years to come. We are here tonight to tell them, stay steadfast. While they destroy buildings there, we are building buildings here so that we can rebuild Gaza tomorrow. We are the caretakers of the greatest cause on earth. Just look around you. Lebanon, Yemen, Iraq, Muslims, non-Muslims, all people of conscience, they're all saying we are Palestine. And we need a center that meets the standard of such a great cause. The oppression and occupation of the Palestinians has taken place for more than 75 years. This is a long-term struggle and we need a long-term plan. This center will be the home and the first step in implementing that long-term strategy. This is not just an event, not just for a fundraiser, but for a cause much bigger than any of us individually. A cause that goes to the very heart of who we are as a community, as a people, and as an ummah. Tonight, we take a big step by establishing the first ever Palestinian cultural center of its kind in North America. Our inspiration and passion for this project is inspired by the resilience of the people of Gaza and all Palestine. It really is amazing what they've done. The barakah that has come from their struggle. They have taken a cause that was almost dead in terms of public opinion and support and put that cause on the world stage. And they changed the narrative around them. And they did all this from within an open-air prison. This center will be a home for our stories, our heritage, our identity. It will be a gathering space where our children and grandchildren will learn about Palestine. Not just from books or the news, but from the rich and proud cultural legacy that has been passed down through generations. It is within these walls that we will help them find the strength to stand out and fight for what they believe in the face of injustice, just as our brothers and sisters are doing in Gaza today. As we speak, the people of Gaza are sacrificing their lives for the cause of Palestine. They're defending their homeland, their dignity, and their right to exist. The least we can do from the comfort of our homes here in Edmonton is to support this cause in any way we can. Gaza is bleeding, but here in the diaspora, we have an opportunity to fight in a different way, by investing in our future, by investing in our community, and by investing in this center. I can't say this enough, the stronger we are as a community here in the West and here in Canada, the stronger we will be and the more impact we can have on the lives of the people in Palestine. We have and will continue to work with Islamic Relief to do fundraisers to send money directly to Gaza. But that's just one aspect of this struggle. We need to strategically plan for the future. We need to be proactive instead of always reacting to emergencies. The Palestinian Cultural Center will be the cornerstone for building that future and to empowering our youth to become the advocates of tomorrow. The voices that will carry the torch of Palestine in the halls of government, in universities, and in communities across North America. We are not asking for blood. We are not asking for sacrifice on the front lines. Our brothers and sisters are already making those sacrifices. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala referred to some of these people as من المؤمنين رجال صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه فمنهم من قضى نحبه ومنهم من ينتظر وَمَا بَدَّلُوا تَبْدِيلًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, among the believers are men, real men, who have been true to their promise to Allah. Some of them have completed their vow with the ultimate sacrifice, and some still wait to make that sacrifice. But none of them have ever wavered in their determination, not in the least. We are asking for something much simpler. We are asking you to dig deep in your pockets and invest in the future of our people. The evolution of our community in Canada is at the point where we no longer have an excuse. We were raised here, so we understand how to get things done. We have many successful people in our community that have the capacity to give. We need to establish ourselves so we can tell our own narrative rather than have others dictate it to us. We need this space to centralize our efforts and connect our community here to the communities in Palestine. The Edmonton Palestinian community has always been strong. We are not just passive observers of this struggle. We are leaders. Our community has been at the forefront of advocacy for Palestine in Canada, raising awareness, organizing events, speaking out in the media, and at schools and colleges in our attempts to speak truth to power. And now with this cultural centre, we have the chance to show Canada and the world what a united and empowered community looks like. Imagine the impact this centre will have, not just here in Edmonton, but across Canada and North America. We will be the first community to build such a monumental project. We envision a museum to show that we are a people who have a country with vibrant cities, courthouses, airports, hospitals, currency, and a vibrant intellectual community. This museum will showcase the state of Palestine from 1918 till the present, and inshallah soon, the future will be a date where soon in the future, there will be a date where we will celebrate our liberation. When there is an opportunity, we also would like to have an exchange program to connect our youth here to the youth in Palestine, a place where we can also support those who are standing up for this cause and are being attacked for making that stand. A place to welcome refugees and to run educational sessions to teach our youth about Palestine. And we will be setting an example for others to follow. We are not waiting for others to lead. We are leading the way. This is not just another opportunity to donate. It's not just this is an opportunity to be part of history, to leave a legacy for generations to come. What we do tonight, what we choose to give tonight, will have a ripple effect far beyond this room. It will echo in the halls of history, and it will echo in the pride of every Palestinian who knows their culture is alive and thriving and being celebrated right here in North America. Finally, I'll leave you with this. Imagine a scenario 20 years from now. Your children or your grandchildren are sitting beside you and they ask you about this moment. They ask you, Mom, Dad, were you a part of the movement that established the Palestinian Cultural Centre? Did you help build that place where I now learn about my heritage, where I connect with other young Palestinians, where I learn to advocate for Palestine? Will you be able to look them in the eyes and say, yes, I was there. I was a part of that. I was a part of that. I helped build this. Or will you look to the ground? Will you look away, wishing that you had done more? I get emotional because I ask myself this, and I look at my children, and I know that I haven't done enough. But for everyone here tonight, I thank you very much for being here, because you are a part of this from the beginning. And when you leave here tonight, make sure you tell your friends and tell everyone that's out there that there's still a chance to be a part of this. It's going to be too late in 20 years once we're already established. So please, after you leave here tonight, talk to all of your friends. It's not too late. Everyone needs to be a part of this community centre, because this will flourish and this will happen, with or without people that don't want to be involved. We have enough people here that are going to make this happen. I think that's enough for now, because I'm not going to be able to say the rest of it, to get through it. But I want to thank everyone, and I want to ask you, please, to make sincere dua for us, for what we're doing here today. Because I know that that donations are one thing, support is one thing, but we know that ultimately we need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be successful in this. So please keep us all in your dua, keep this center in your dua. And I also want to welcome everyone here who's not Muslim, who's not Arab. I really appreciate you guys coming as well, because I think all people of conscience understand what Palestine is and understand what Israel is. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's have a great night and let's make some history tonight. To start off, I want to call up Omar Muhammad, who's our fundraiser here tonight. Dr. Omar Muhammad is a pediatric dentist in the city. He is a member that supported Islamic Relief and the Canada-Palestine Cultural Association for many years. He's also running for mayor, coming up soon too. That's right. So I'll hand it over to Omar.
All right. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thank you, Musa. Thank you. I agree with your sentiments exactly, but I do see a problem here. We do need $1 million here tonight. So mathematicians, if we could change that number, otherwise we can do some simple math. We need $1 million to make this thing happen, guys. Okay, and I can feel this in the room. Which one of you is going to give me $1 million? We can go home. I can get home to my kids. Get them. My wife will be very happy. I'll get them to go to sleep. $1 million. Who's going to give me $1 million? Raise your hand nice and high. 100,000. I would try again. How about 4 friends? We're all a big community. 250,000. More than that number right there. 250,000. Who can give me 250,000? I'll be really happy. All right.
We'll let him go on here, but I just want to remind everyone. If you remember how hard it was to get the Palestine tent at Heritage Days, they did everything in their power not to allow that tent to happen. In fact, they even gave us the same excuses that we've been hearing in the Middle East. What happened here was a microcosm of a bigger problem, the problem on the world scale, where they're saying, what do you need Palestine for? There's other Arab countries. Go to those Arab countries. Same thing with Heritage. They said, there's already an Arab tent. Why do you need a tent? Just go to the Arab tent. It's very, very important that we stand out as Palestinians, that we have our own place, we have our own identity. Yes, we are Arab, but we already have our own identity. So this center is very important in that fight because it buttresses us, it supports us when we go forward to these people. We actually threatened a human rights complaint before we were allowed to have the tent at Heritage Days. So again, it's very, very important, I think, that people donate.
All right, and a lot of you guys have asked me tonight, where I'm from. So those of you that don't know, I'm half Pakistani. I'm half Nufi, believe it or not. My wife is Lebanese. My kids are a whole mix of everything. I'm Canadian born, okay? But like everybody in this room, Dummy Falishtini tonight. All right, so let's get to the heart of the matter now. Who's going to give me 100,000? I want 100 for real now. This is what we're talking. Raise your 100,000. I'll keep saying it over and over. I'm drinking a lot of water, ready to go. Do we have 100,000? I know we have 100,000 to start this night off here.
Okay, technology.
We got 100,000.
Right there with Mustafa.
Do we have another 100,000? We're doing this the hard way. I gave you guys a chance, $1 million straight up. Another 100,000. Let's raise our hand. It has a great vibe, right?
Yeah, and again, it's very important at the beginning to start early and to front-end load our work because the results may not come till later. And just like the olive tree, one of my friends pointed out to me today that the olive tree is one of the few trees that produces crop long after it's planted. So tonight, let's plant an olive tree. We may not see the results right away, but we will see the fruit of our labor. So it's very important that everybody donates. Give what you can. Any amount is important. How much? Let's go. Come on. Push.
All right. Who's going to give me 50? Let's go to 50,000.
I'm going to use my technology here. I just got a message saying Samira and Al-Marhum Hussein Mustafa would like to donate 100,000.
100,000. We got to buy 100,000. Ladies and gentlemen.
Please keep them in your job.
Allahu Akbar. All right, thanks for technology. All right, let's go 25,000. All right, everybody can go 25,000. Let's do this.
I'll remind you guys, the stronger we are here, the stronger we can impact Palestine. They did their part, now let's do ours.
25,000. Raise your hand nice and high. All right, guys, get to the heart of the matter again. Let's go $10,000, ladies and gentlemen. This center is going to be for our future, for our youth, bringing ideas and culture no matter what they do, we've got the food, I know a lot of you donated towards food, but this is going to be the place where the ideas come so we can actually get that food in, all the supplies in, all the ideas in, and ideas don't die. 10,000. Who will give me $10,000?
Okay, people are preferring technology here. So I have another donation. It's an anonymous donation for $25,000.
$25,000, Allahu Akbar. Thank you. Just like the zaytun, I noticed on the tables here, we've got zaytun branches. And like Musa mentioned, the zaytun tree is one of those trees that you plant the seed, and then as it gets older and older, it produces more and more the older it gets. Just like this center is going to do. So plant the seed, give me 5,000. Who'll give me 5,000? Raise your hand. 5,000.
I got another text. The late Hashim is Zen, and Ikhlas is Zen, $100,000.
100,000, Allahu Akbar. Thank you.
Excellent.
We're at 350. I'm glad that number can keep going up because I was a little bit worried about that. So another 100,000. Thank you.
You know they say the old
money to Gaza, and we're doing that with Islamic Relief, and others are doing that. But and they are entitled to your contribution. But at this point, it's not about lack of resources. We have resources. Many countries are sending. You've seen the long lineups of trucks outside of Gaza. That is not the problem that we're having. The problem that we're having is convincing people around the world, governments, elites, people in power. And the only way that happens is a step-by-step fashion of us taking control of our narrative. To take control of our narrative, we need a base. We need a home. We need to centralize our approach, and we need to be united in our approach. That's what this all can do for us. So for those of you thinking, alhamdulillah, as you know, I work for Islamic Relief. I've seen the work they've done. It's incredible work, and we are still doing that work. And even at CPCA, we do run fundraisers for Gaza. But right now, we need to understand there is more than just that. This struggle is multidimensional. And one of those dimensions is making ourselves stronger here, building ourselves up here so that we...
I know we have it in here.
We have an auction coming which will be exciting, but we want to try to raise as much as we can before we get there, please. Keep it going.
Very good. 20,000. I'll keep walking back and forth. Drink a lot of water.
You know, guys, I don't know if you've looked around this area, but we have the Sikh Center across from us. We have the Italian Center right beside us. And we've said this is the greatest cause that we could be part of. So we really, really should have been here before anyone else, before any other community. Because our community needs it more than any other community. So again, I just want to pull out your heartstrings to explain to you how important this is. We need a place where they need to come to us. They should be coming here, taking pictures in the Thaqafiyya with us, in our center. I don't want to have to go to other people. We should have our own place for ourselves. And that's important for the narrative.
Absolutely correct. So call this place home. Make them come to us so we can have strength where we can talk.
Okay, I have another anonymous donation for $5,000.
5,000. Allahu Akbar. Thank you. All right, do we have another donation for 5,000?
Let's see.
We got 5,000.
5,000. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, if you want to be anonymous, bring it on paper, because if I see you and I know you, I'm going to say your name. I don't care. Nabil Musa, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Yeah. I feel like there's a 10,000.
I think there's a 10,000. Makes 10. 5 makes 10.
I just got an anonymous 5,000. I know who he is. I won't say your name. I wish I could, but Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much for that 5,000.
5,000. Thank you.
Okay, another anonymous donation for 2,500.
2,500. Thank you.
Anonymous donation, $500.
500. Thank you. Every amount matters, guys. Reach digging deep into your pockets. I need another 1,000. 500.
Let's do 5.
Let's go 5. 500. We'll do it the hard way. 500. We got 5 from Omar. Thank you, Omar. 500. Shows me a chicken, by the way. 500 in the building already. A lot of blood, sweat, tears, ideas. We're sitting in it right now. All we need is the money. And that's it. This dream is a reality. The first of its kind in Canada. In Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Let's do this, guys. Raise your hand. Donate generously.
Another anonymous donation for 1,000. Jazakallah khair, you are.
Thank you. Keep them coming, guys.
By the way, if you want to pay monthly, that is an option as well. We encourage to donate as much as we can because we have to close the amount by the middle of November. But if you want to donate on a monthly basis, we'll accept your donation as well, any form. We have forms going around, pledge forms, so you can see on there you can donate in multiple ways, credit card, check, whatever it is. And you can also donate on a payment plan or donate one time. Wow. Another anonymous donation for $10,000.
Another 10,000. I know it's in here. If you want to do it anonymously, bring it on down. 10,000. Thank you.
The Italian Center right beside us, and we've said this is the greatest cause that we can be part of. So we really should have been here before anyone else, before any other community, because our community needs it more than any other community. So again, I just want to pull at your heartstrings to explain to you how important this is. And for me, this is a personal thing, to be honest with you. It's a very personal thing, because anything I do in the protests or going to the universities or going to the schools is very hard because I don't have a base, I don't have a home. When someone wants to interview me, I have to go to CTV, I have to go to Global. When a politician wants to, when we want support from our